how we like the movie, how each of the major characters played their role. So there's gonna be spoilers, so we're gonna talk about the movie.
Then just don't watch this if you don't
Yeah,
want
if you
spoilers.
haven't seen the movie, don't watch it. If you've seen it, watch our videos. And we have a few questions, comments. So if you want to chime in, how you like the movie, what we missed, and some parts that you found interesting. So first of all, I would like to say, go Team Cap.
No!
They did an awesome job in the movie, so I knew he would win. Because it's his movie. They need to let him win.
No, neither of them won.
Yeah,
It was
from everyone's
bad.
perspective, nobody won because they are still the Avengers. But pretty much, Team Cap was so awesome.
no.
The only thing, I was like
winning.
so happy about Team Iron Man was Spider-Man. Oh man.
But he was
This
like
guy-
Kitty.
Yeah,
he was
he,
like the kid
He
one.
stole the show. Like the moment, the first scene when Iron Man visited him in his apartment or something,
Mm-hmm.
everybody just started clapping because they knew it was like Spider-Man. And it was so funny, like how how Tony found out he was Spider-Man, and
Yeah, and then
he was,
kept,
yeah, like he kept
like-
saying, "Oh, I'm not Spider-Man." Then Tony like found his costume, like his, like swimming trunk costume or something. Is that what Tony called it? But it was so funny. And then when he came in the battle scene, wow, he was so funny. Like that's typical Spider-Man. He cracks jokes. He talks a lot
Yeah.
when he's fighting villains.
Yeah.
So it was really funny. Like when he was fighting Falcon, the Winter
fought,
Soldier.
And he fought Ant-Man.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was like really kicking butt, like, he was good. So he stole the show, and he's too big to fit in. So we have Ant-Man here, or Giant Man, I would say. But
No,
Giant
like-
Man and Spider-Man kind of stole the show during the fight scene, right?
Yeah, like when they were fighting and how he turned really big.
Yeah,
and
like when
huge.
Giant Man went big, dude, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And he was like beating up War Machine, beating up Iron Man, like kicking Panther. It was so awesome, right? So yeah, fight scene. I know we jumped in that part because that was the part that I loved.
Yeah.
When it was Avengers versus Avengers, like Team Cap, Team Iron Man. That was like the best fight scene ever.
And then Hawkeye came in too.
Yeah, Hawkeye. So I'm not sure why they don't have a Funko Pop over him.
Yeah, I
so
was like,
hopefully they
what?
do, because he jumped in like in the middle of the movie, and
Like when
but he did play a major role in the fight scene, so it was really cool. And I think
why did they add
Yeah.
him? It doesn't. He only been there
Crossbone.
like for like 1 minute.
Hawkeye doesn't have a Funko. Hawkeye doesn't have a Funko Pop, but Crossbone died in like the first 10,
Yeah, like,
15
what-
minutes.
yeah.
And he has two versions, a battle damage and a regular version. So I was kind of like upset, but he did, that first opening scene, right?
Yeah.
It was really good. The fight scene, Crossbone was awesome. He was beating up Captain America, his like glove thing,
Bloody
like his
thing.
power glove. It was awesome. It was the only
But
way
then
he
he
could.
died.
Yeah, but he was good. I thought they were gonna keep him. Maybe he was gonna be like the sidekick of the main villain, but he wasn't. They killed him, which was fine. I think it was enough scene for him to be like good and be
Yeah,
important
we
in the
had to
first
go
part.
through like the whole thing just to watch another preview.
Yeah, so I think that first fight scene is the one that's circulating out there. The first major battle. So awesome. I know this is the first movie that my daughter kind of sat through without fidgeting as much.
And mommy didn't sleep. In
Yeah,
it.
like my wife didn't sleep. Usually she, kind of falls asleep, but she found it interesting. And my daughter, usually like the first hour or so, she would like start walking and moving chairs and like lying down and whatever. But I was watching her and I was like giving her a thumbs up, and she was like, "Oh yeah, she's really digging the movie." And also, I was telling her like, "Oh, that's Panther," and she's like, "Oh, I know." I'm like, "How do you know?" Like, I'm really proud of her. Like, she's picking up all of these characters. So, man, if you guys haven't seen the movie, watch it. I'm gonna watch it the second time with my friends.
What?
Yeah,
What?
it's
Okay.
so great. Like, I'm a big DC fan, and I'm sad while I was watching the movie that the Marvel Disney did it so well, and now I'm watching, like recalling Batman versus Superman. I'm like, oh yeah, now I see the difference between the two. I was kind of biased. The only reason why I love BVS was because I'm a big DC fan, but man, this movie blew everything away. This is like the best movie. This was kind of like Captain America Civil War meets Avengers. So it's kind of like that. I'm kind of sad, because Captain America played like it was his movie, but everybody had a starring role, right? Like Falcon, like all his fight scene was awesome. Like how he used the wings, right? He used his as protection. Like he was like on par with Iron Man fighting him, like being able to avoid, but he was good. And also Panther, right?
Yeah, and Bucky.
Oh, sorry.
And Bucky.
I thought Panther was going to be like, in a few shots, few fight scene, but he played a major role. Like he didn't take up a lot of screen time, but his parts were good. Like the first scene when he was first introduced, and then the moment they were started chasing the Winter Soldier, then he popped out. Man, I was like, that's over. He got shot. He was wearing vibranium suit. Like, it was awesome. But yeah, like my daughter was pointing out, Bucky. So like I said, it was like a crossover between Winter Soldier and Avengers. So Bucky, played a major role as well. He was like the main kind of like catalyst of everybody like fighting and taking sides and just man, it was just so good. And Bucky, I can kind of see him being Captain America in the future, because that's how the comic books were. He kind of like took the mantle of Captain America for quite a while. So yeah, and even War Machine had a good role.
I thought
but
he was gonna die.
yeah, he nothing really major, but just watching him fight, because I really like his accessories. Like when he pops up all of those guns, and he busted out that sword thing.
Yeah.
So trying to hit Captain America, but that broke.
Didn't really work.
And yeah, like I said, my daughter mentioned he almost died. He got shot. And
by Vision, by accident.
I know, by Vision. And yeah, now I need to get Scarlet Witch, Agent 13, and Black Widow. Because, man, like I said, too many characters. I was kind of...
We can use our original one.
Yeah, I was kind of worried that, like, too many characters, it was just going to be, like, all over the place, right?
Mm-hmm.
But every character had their shining moment. Even
Yes.
Agent 13. Like, I was trying to figure out, like, why make an action figure of her? She was only there for a few scenes and, like, a short time, but she helped, right?
Yeah.
Like, how did she help?
Like, she gave them their suits
Yeah,
back.
gave Captain America, Falcon, and the Winter Soldiers, weapons and suits, right?
Oh, and then he lost his arm.
Yeah,
his
but
middle arm.
the weird thing is, like, you're watching this whole movie, and you... Like, I didn't have any clue of what was going on. Like, what was the villains... Like, because the main villain is Baron Zemo.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that guy. So he orchestrated everything.
Doctor or something.
Yeah. Made sure, like, the team fought. But I was like, what the heck? Like, he's a normal guy. Like, at the end of the movie...
Well, but he's a doctor for the...
Yeah, at the end of the movie, he just wanted to kill the super soldier formula. Like, everybody, wanted to kill Bucky and Captain America, who had the super soldier, and the other 5 or 6 characters that were inside that chamber.
Oh, yeah.
So that was his main thing, and because his family died during the Sokovia incident, when Ultron kind of raised that city and dropped it. So that was it. So that was, like, the main thing. But... yeah, it was, oh man, there's just so much going on that I want to talk about, but I don't want to do a long video. Just to cap, everything that we talked about, I just want to suggest, watch the movie, and please comment, tell us what you think. Like, there's some parts I know that I missed that may be important, from the whole movie, but the last two credit scenes, right? Like the end of the movie.
I didn't understand any of them.
Yeah, my daughter was saying she didn't understand the first part. I was telling her, oh, they're in Wakanda. So that's where they're hiding. Because they're still in hiding, you know, they're still outlaws at this point because, you know...
They didn't sign the papers.
Yeah, they didn't sign the papers and they're supposed to register at the end. You know, they didn't. But... Yeah, that end scene where Bucky, you know, they froze him again in Wakanda. And then, you know, it was funny when T'Challa said, you know, like, Captain America was telling T'Challa or Black Panther, they're going to come after you. And then they said, let them try. And they kind of do a screenshot of, you know, like a wide angle of Wakanda, right?
Yeah.
It was really cool. And then, but dude... The very last, so stay after the whole like credit scene. I know it's pretty long, but man, Spider-Man. So that was the last scene. Spider-Man
We had
on
to
his
stay
bed.
just for that.
Yeah. So it wasn't really like a big thing. It
But
was
it
just
said, like, at the end, Spider-Man will return.
yeah.
And then
It was just Spider-Man just sitting down and, you know, checking out the
new suit that Iron Man made.
the tech. The wrist tech that
Iron Man made.
Yeah, Iron Man made. So it had like the Spidey symbol, like you
Yeah.
know when he flashes people or when he does it. But
It's like Batman.
yeah, it was like the bat signal, right? But the cool thing about it, when that scene ended, and it said Spider-Man will be back, dude, I was like, my mind almost exploded because first of all, I know Marvel Disney borrowed Spider-Man from Sony, I believe. And I'm glad that it happened because Spider-Man was so awesome in this movie. And I know it's going to help his movie from the other, you know, movie company, like the Sony company.
He kept annoying people who
yeah,
like, kept
I
talking
know.
and like...
Because of this movie, this Spider-Man standalone movie will be great. And when he said that he will be coming back, so future Avenger movies, Marvel movies, we can expect more of Spidey. So I'm kind of hoping the Funko Pop version comes out pretty soon. But yeah, we're expecting Spider-Man back.
Spidey.
So yeah, so guys, watch the videos. Let us know. We missed a lot of good fight scenes. Like I said,
we didn't.
Yeah, no, like talking about it. Falcon, all of the fight scenes were awesome. Even Black Widow kicked butt. Scarlet Witch, she's so powerful.
Yeah.
Man, she's great.
She like did something to Vision.
We didn't talk about Vision. Vision was awesome too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had like
well, we talked about him shooting.
Yeah, he was the one who shot. He shot at Falcon, missed, and hit. War Machine. So yeah. So yeah, the teaser trailers were really good. We thought it was Bucky who shot him or Baron Zemo.
Yeah, I was like, what?
But yeah, awesome. I can't wait for more action figures from this movie, especially from Hot Toys. So that's like the expensive collection line that I do. I'm gonna get pretty much everybody now. So
are you gonna
it's
put
insane.
that in your display case?
Yeah, it's insane. So yeah, go Team Cap. So let us know whose team you're on to.
They're both don't win. Just a pointer.
No, I think I kind of won.
No, you didn't. You're hiding. I'm gonna find you.
So guys, thank you for watching. This is our very first ever movie review, and you can tell from this. Man, I'm so excited. I can't wait for my friends. Yeah, I can't wait for my friends to watch it so that I can talk to them about it, because there's some things that I'm like, oh, what's gonna happen? Because forgot Baron Zemo at the end.
And Captain America's wife died.
No, that's not. That's probably his girlfriend from back in the days.
Yeah.
But yeah, Baron Zemo. I'm thinking he got the super soldier formula. There was like a big.
Where Winter Soldier like this.
Yeah, there's like a chair in the middle, like a medical chair. I think he got the powers before he killed everybody. That's what I'm thinking, because I know he has the same skill as Captain America, so I think he got a little bit of those formula before he killed everybody. So yeah, overall like 100 thumbs up or 1,000 thumbs up for this movie.
For Spidey and Ant-Man.
I can't wait for future Avengers movie. Like